Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, October 20th, and the moon starts the day in Leo and shifts into Virgo around 12:27 p.m., so around 12:30 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the U.S. The early morning started off with a square between Pluto and Venus. This is part of the synodic cycle that began last December when Venus had her first conjunction with Pluto, went retrograde, had two more conjunctions with Pluto. So the cycle that's coming to its three-quarter place had three conjunctions with Pluto and Venus. So Pluto and Venus are an interesting pair. Of course, Venus is love and values, relationship to ourselves, a relationship to others, our essential needs, right? What do we need? We need companionship. We need other people. But we also need a good sense of what's important to us so we can make good choices in our life, right? So we come to this last quarter crisis in consciousness square. There's always issues of control with this. There can be jealousy. It can come out that way sometimes, wanting to control situations. The last quarter square is about individuation and becoming an authority in your own life. And sometimes that's difficult when we're dealing with Pluto and Venus, because Pluto can be so controlling. So you might find yourself in a situation where you feel controlled and you want to break free from that control. This would be the aspect to kind of do it under. People are maybe not in the best of moods today because of this, so be aware of that. But it's also about, claiming your own power at this point. So be aware of that as well. The sun makes a sextile to the moon today once the moon, while the moon is in Leo. It's the flavor of that sextile. All sextiles are mentally stimulating, but the specific flavor of this one is Aquarian. And so it's a time to disseminate what you know, what you understand, and the like. The moon, once it goes into Virgo, helps us to navigate the details of life, the things that need to be done. Virgo is always a good organizational moon. So if you can take advantage of that today, I would do that for sure. I'm talking to myself. I have a pile of paperwork that has to be gone through and organized and sent to the proper places. Very, very Virgo. So it looks like we might have got a bit of a frost today. It's really, actually, I'm saying it's really cold. How cold is it? Oh, it looks like it's 38 this morning. When I got up, it said it was 35, I think. So a lot of the green is still green, so maybe it wasn't quite the killing frost, but there was a little frost on the pumpkins this morning, which is like a New England thing. I think frost on the pumpkins. You can see the roof of the office is frosty. We still have some tomatoes, cold tomatoes right now in the garden, but fall is certainly here. And Michael's been making jam. So I will take a picture of some of his work so you guys can at least see the jam. It would be nice if you could taste the jam, but that you'd have to come here. So if anybody wants to come here and taste the jam, feel free. We'll give you some toast and jam. the Montauk daisies have sprouted. And if you go over here, you'll see we have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, a whole like giant bush here. Those are daisies that do well in sort of saline environments, so around the ocean and stuff. They're pretty good with that, with the ocean, with the salt in the air. Not all flowers do well with that. All right, guys. There's the yard, lovely in its fall colors. Have yourself a wonderful day. As I said, relationships are a bit testy today. Yeah, but we can benefit from each other's knowledge, so it pays to see what's out there, to listen, because a lot of people have a lot of good solutions to a lot of the problems we face, and it's time to start solving them. Moon in Virgo. Take care, everyone. Namaste.